Welcome again, guys, to my YouTube channel. Lenson Mumo here, so that we may continue learning on how to start and run a successful poultry farm without a struggle. It's a beautiful day today. I am at the hatchery. I'm shooting this video today while at the hatchery, so that we may continue learning on each and every process step by step. As I was sitting down and reflecting on my poultry farming journey, I was looking on very many aspects in poultry farming, and I realized there is now the traditional method of keeping chicken, and now we have the modern way of keeping chicken. If you want to do now poultry farming as a business, is you the farmer to decide. So today we want to compare the Neo-Hen farms chicken versus the traditional chicken farming. Before that, let me show you what I have produced today. So this is Neo-Hen farms. Anytime you meet this box on the road, this is now the mark of quality. These are our numbers. You can call us anytime, and we shall be able to deliver the day-old chicks wherever you are anytime. So this is basically what we produce in Neo-Hen farms. Let's start here. So this is now the Sasso F1 breed from Neo-Hen farms. It's a very vibrant, a fast-growing bird. I'm not just campaigning for it, but it is how it is. I'm just saying the way it is. So today, I was doing now the hatching, and these are now the little chicks which have remained with there. Currently, I am producing 8,000 chicks every week, which I'm distributing to farmers all over the country. And in my poultry farming journey, what I did, long time ago in 2007, 2008, while I was still in primary school, I was doing the traditional chicken farming, the indigenous kienyeji chicken. What normally happens, there is a lot of myths and misconception about this chicken. You have heard of very many people say, you can be able to sell this chicken at 1,500, at 1,800 Kenya shillings. But there is a lot of things which they don't tell you. I have experienced myself what normally happens with this chicken in the process of keeping them, because that is where I started. I was keeping the same indigenous chicken for a very good period of time. Then I realized this chicken, for it to grow even for the point of slaughter, it was taking up to 8 months to 10 months. And it is almost a year. You raise one chicken for almost 1 full year. Then you realize for this 1 full year, it does not even attain the real very good weight. It will attain around 1.5 kgs to 2.5 kilograms at maximum. And you realize, because this is agribusiness, you are not doing it just for leisure. You realize this chicken, you are going to compete now in the same market with this chicken still. So what would happen? Now I would now take my chicken out to the market to sell. But I realized the market I was fetching after keeping this indigenous Kenya chicken for 8 months, it was only around 700 Kenya shillings or 600 mostly. And it never grew very fast. So I decided, what can I do now the indigenous Kenyeji eggs? I realized this chicken was only giving me around 70 to 100 eggs per year. Then I come to ask myself, am I really in business? Then what people say, especially the naysayers, they just say, this indigenous Kenya, they fetch a lot of money in the market. It's just a myth. There is a lot of myths and misconception in this poultry farming about indigenous chicken versus the Sasso F1 chicken like the one we are producing in Neo-Hen farms. One myth is that people perceive when they keep the indigenous chicken, they are going to sell it more than the Sasso F1 chicken, the one we are producing, which is a lie. Because this chicken will take a longer period of time to grow, then they will also produce very few number of eggs which you are going to produce. Let's make a comparison. My Sasso F1 chicken gives me around 300 eggs per chicken every year. And from this 300 eggs chicken, I get a minimum of 200-250 chicks every year from that one end. And you realize this is a very big growth and a very big difference. So, comparing now with the indigenous Kenyeji, which will give you around 70 eggs to 100 eggs in a year, because it will waste a lot of time when sleeping on the eggs. So you realize if you are doing it for business, the indigenous kienyeji is a no-go zone. Unless you want to keep it for prestige, unless you want to keep it for peer pressure, the pure kienyeji, I cannot advise you if you want to do poultry farming, serious farming for business. Just do the pure kienyeji maybe for your own consumption, or if you don't want to do it for business, you can do it. But you realize it cannot compete with the Sasso F1 from Neo-Hen farms in the market in terms of pricing. I sell my chicks at only 95 Kenya shillings. As you can see them here. These are box holding 50-day-old chicks. I sell each chick at 95 Kenya shillings. Then this chick, immediately after 7 days, you realize the chick will have grown to a very big extent, to a level where you'll be selling this one chick at 1 week at 150 Kenya shillings, which is not a possible scenario if you are doing now the pure kienyeji breed. So you realize, you as the investor, you have to make the toughest decisions of deciding how you are going to invest your money. Because if you do a guesswork, you are going to lose all your money. Then you realize you might be there just enjoy yourself, then you are doing nothing. You are busy, but you are not productive. You are not producing anything for yourself or for the company. So guys, these are very important aspects you need to put into consideration. You realize if you keep this improved kienyeji breed, what normally happens, they will give you more eggs and you are going to reproduce more. So, because the only disadvantage with the improved kienyeji breed like the Sasso I'm producing is that it cannot breed, it cannot brood, it cannot sleep on the eggs and hatch chicks. So the only way you have to do, you have now to go the artificial way of hatching to ensure that you get the chicks. But I see it the best because from my hatchery, I get around 80 to 85% of the eggs, which is very much excellent, and I'm able to scale at a faster rate. For the last 8 years, I see the growth I have experienced. Then I realize is about the breed, is not about the knowledge I have in poultry farming, it's about the knowledge about the breed which you are going to keep. So don't be at peer pressure where now you succumb on the peer pressure of farmers telling you you need to keep a certain number of birds so that you may be able to succeed. You will not be able to sell this chicken if you buy now the Sasso F1. Those are all myths. Make sure you go and make the right decisions when you are doing your investments so that you may not lose any of your money. One thing I normally do is to ensure I make sure that you learn each and every time. Not only I supply you with this quality Sasso F1 chicks, but I will make sure you are very much competent before you even invest even a single cent in this business, so that when you get in that business, you are able to grow. It took me 3 years to grow the indigenous kienyeji from 1 chicken to around 200 chicken. But for the improved kienyeji chicken, it only took me around 6 months. I grew from 50 chicken to around 300 birds, 3,000 to around 3,000 birds. Only 6 months. This is the beauty with the Sasso F1. You are able to sell it at any time, and the good thing is that it fetches the market slaughter weight very fast. At 3.5 months, the chicken is ready for slaughter, and you are able now to take it to the market. It's just a few basics which you need to understand, which you need to learn. Then you'll be able now to do your investment step by step and be able to succeed in your poultry farming journey. So farmers, don't struggle, because I'm always here to ensure that you succeed. I'm always here to ensure that you do the right thing. So let's not go for the indigenous kienyeji if you are doing it for business. Let's go for the improved kienyeji breed, which will give you more money, and you'll be able now to grow very fast and make more money as you move step by step. The only challenge with the improved is that it's capital intensive investment in nature. The pure kienyeji, you can have them on free range, but for the Sasso F1, you cannot have them on free range 100%. You will have to take care of them from day old now to around 8 weeks. Then you realize at that point, even some chicken have the cocks have matured, and you can be able even to start selling the cocks for meat. But the indigenous kienyeji will take a longer time. So that's the only small and a slight difference which you spot on this. So guys, let me show you what I normally do. So this is now my hatchery where I'm doing now the hatching to ensure that you get quality chicks. Today has been now the hatching day. You see now, these are what normally happens. I normally set these two machines. This is a 3168 and this is a 5,280 every week to ensure that you get quality chicks. You can see, let me have the lights on. You can see we have enough eggs for you here. Now, to ensure that you get quality chicks at every time, you can see also here we have enough eggs for you. And also on the other machine we have some eggs, and on the other room we also have machines in them. We also have eggs in the incubator to ensure that you succeed. So you don't need to struggle, farmers, because I'm here to ensure that you succeed. Make sure you give me an order on 0717213083 and I will deliver to wherever you are anytime. I want to appreciate you guys so much for your continuous support and for always liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Let's meet in the next video so that we may continue discussing on how you can start and succeed in poultry farming without a struggle. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next video.